Are you sick and tired of working for your job? Are you sick and tired of going to a job every day that you do not care about, that you probably are disgusted by, and you are so ready to quit this place because it's draining your spirit? Well, if you are, stick around because it's time to talk to yourself. Peace and love, everybody. My name is Yourself, and I would like to welcome you to another video brought to you by the power of imagination. If you like anything you hear in this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications, because Monday through Friday at 4 p.m., I'm bringing you motivation. So in today's video, I want to talk about something that I believe that all of us can relate to, and that's how much we hate, despise, and just absolutely are disgusted by, and that is our jobs, our jobs. How many of you are so tired of just working for people, going to a job every day that you feel like, the job just doesn't appreciate you, doesn't appreciate your hard work, doesn't acknowledge anything that you do, and no matter how hard you work, you feel like you make the same amount of money every week or every 2 weeks. And in order to make more money, you got to work harder just to make a little bit more on your check, because we all know Uncle Sam is going to take most of it anyway. Now, let me give you a little backstory real quick. As of right now, I am self-employed. I haven't made any money yet, but I am self-employed. I worked at Amazon. That was the last job I worked for. I was at Amazon for about 2.5 years. Now, don't get it twisted. I was grateful for my job. I was grateful that I had a source of income. I was grateful that I was able to meet amazing people, amazing friends who I believe I'm going to be friends with for the rest of my life. And though I was very grateful, I was still feeling very hateful. And that's because, and it's nothing to do with Amazon personally. I think a lot of us deal with this no matter what job we are employed by, because we feel like our jobs, no matter how hard we work, we come home every day, we're upset, and we're tired, we're exhausted, and we're just worn out by all of the company demands, how much the company, the jobs constantly change, management and things like that, how jobs will tell you one thing but then do another. It just makes it hard on a sister or a brother. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very difficult to deal with, which is why I believe a lot of people nowadays are starting to become self-sufficient, self-employed, and just starting to do things for themselves versus being so dependent on someone else to supply them with what they need to feed their families and things like that. So since I've been out of a job, I've discovered some things that have really boosted my self-esteem, boosted my my mental status, not being so sad or upset all the time, feeling more free, feeling more engaging with the outside world and things like that. So I want to share with you five reasons why I believe you should quit your job. 5 reasons why you should quit your job. The first reason why I believe you should quit your job. Now understand, I'm not saying quit your job today, physically. I'm saying quit your job mentally and get to the point where you can start to enjoy your life, to where even if you do work for someone, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're not so stressed about what they're doing or what your company or whatever is doing. You're more focused on what you have to do to make yourself better, to be more proficient and more efficient in your personal life. So reason number 1 why I believe that everyone should quit their jobs is because these jobs are just not good for our long-term health. How often do you honestly say something like, man, my job's stressing me out. Man, my job got me so stressed. My manager said this today. I'm so stressed out. That's not good for our health, man. I don't believe that human beings are supposed to be full of stress all day, every day, 5 days a week, or even 6 days a week, depending on how much you work. Some people work 7 days a week, unfortunately, which is complete slave plantation, in my opinion. But one reason why I think you should quit your job is because it's not good for your health. Now, I know someone's going to say, well, what about my money? Of course, that's why, again, I'm not saying just quit your job today and just walk out. But what I'm saying is you have to take care of you. Your job is not going to take care of you at all. I know you may have been at your job for a couple of years, maybe 10 years or longer, but your long-term health is way more important than that. It doesn't matter if you're at your job for 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day. You are with you for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it doesn't matter how much you're getting paid, whether it's 15 an hour, 20 an hour, or you're making 100K a year. If you're not feeling great about if your physical self isn't feeling great, then is it really worth it? Is it really worth it if you're always feeling sore, head hurting, feeling migraines, going insane in the membrane? Like, is it really worth it? So that's one reason why I believe that you should quit your job. The second reason why I believe you should quit your job is because no matter if you're full-time or part-time, your full-time job or your life job is to work on you. It doesn't matter if you're working 20 hours a week, 40 hours a week, or 60 hours a week. You are with you every hour of the week, which is why I believe that it's important for us to once again take care of ourselves. It all goes back to the first reason why. We need to take care of ourselves, man. We need to work on ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, and things like that. Don't get me wrong. I understand that the finances might not be in the best place. And that's why, again, I'm not saying just walk out of your job today. But we need to do a better job at taking care of ourselves. Again, we need to do a better job, you see, at taking care of ourselves, man, because we have to work on ourselves. That's why I recommend people, read a book, go outside, go to the park, go jog, go do something to get your mind off of your job. Yeah, you have to be at your job for 8 hours a day. I was working at Amazon 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. And, and I worked at a grocery store, worked at Kroger, worked at HEB, did all of that, worked 40 hours a week, sometimes a little bit more. And then I realized, I'm like, man, I'm giving this job all of my energy, all of my time. But then I go home and give myself maybe 30 minutes a day just to recuperate, then wake up early in the morning and then go back to the job and then wonder why at the end of the week I'm exhausted. Yeah, I got this paycheck, but I'm filled with so much stress. So it's like, is it really worth it? And that's the reason why I say that the only true job that you really have is to work on yourself. And that's something that you can do no matter if you're at your job or not. That's something that you can do all day, whether it's meditation, doing some reading, some physical workouts, whatever you can do just to improve your overall mental health and your mental stability. I say do it. Even if you have to quit your job, do it, because there's no point of working for someone if you never work on yourself. Reason number 3 why I believe you should quit your job is because, let's keep it real. It doesn't matter how long you've worked for a job, how long you've been there, you can be replaced tomorrow. Think about it. If something happens to you today, someone will replace you tomorrow. Truth be told, someone might already be there to replace you and you just don't know it yet. So it's important, man, to, like I said, work on you and understand that you can be replaced. Don't think just because you know how to type on the computer real fast, or just because you know how to box, packages somewhere at your job. I'm speaking from Amazon experience, so forgive me for that. Bro, you could be replaced tomorrow. And plus, let's keep it real. The way technology is going, robots might replace all of us within the next 5 to 10 years. So I just think that it's very important for us to understand, look, man, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to work my job. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give it my all. But I also understand, man, I could be replaced. Yeah, the manager might like you. The supervisor might smile at you, the little fake smile and all that. But the truth of the matter is, bro, you could literally be replaced like within an hour. If you drop dead today, your replacement will be there tomorrow. Think about that. Reason number 4, why I believe you should quit your job is something that I noticed since I've been, let's say, unemployed, I guess, I rediscovered a lot of my passions, man. For those who may not know, I do music, I make music, I love making music and things like that. But before I even started making music and started, engaging in the hip hop world and things like that, I had other things that I enjoyed doing, such as, writing short stories, writing poetry, doing things like that. I used to actually enjoy going to the park and things like that. And then, of course, I stopped doing it because, mental instability, working at jobs all day. You don't really think about a lot of those things because, we're all grown up now, have all these grown up responsibilities. But the thing is, man, we still have a lot of those passions that we once had, especially when we were children. The problem is we grew up and we forgot about a lot of the things that made us happy, man. Think about it. Right now, you might be doing something on your lunch break that you actually enjoy doing, but you will not give it your all because you give your job everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll give yourself 10%, but give this job 110%. And then we wonder why we're not happy. We wonder why we're stressed out all the time. We wonder why we're not always in the best mood all the time. Think about how many times you're mad at your job and then you go home and take it out on your family. That has nothing to do with the reason why you're stressed out, but that's just the way it is, man. So rediscover your passions. What are some of the things you enjoy doing, even before you were employed? Think about some of the things that you were engaged in before you started working, man. You can actually still do those things now. Think about the world that we live in. This world is rewarding people for being creative, for being innovative, for being imaginative. This world is literally rewarding people. Don't get me wrong. I know that this world is messed up and there's a lot of chaos, but one thing I can say is that this world does offer a lot of opportunity for those who are willing to invest in themselves. So rediscover your passion, man. That's something you can do right now. What are some of the things you like to do? Even if you like to sit around and gossip about people, guess what? People get paid for that too. So you might as well get a paycheck for it and cash in on your passion, man. And it doesn't have to be one thing. Maybe you like to draw. Maybe you like to write. Maybe you like to talk to people. Maybe you like to do videos like this. I mean, who cares if you're getting 500 views or 5,000 views and all that? If it's something that you're engaged in and it takes your attention away from being stressed out, I say go for it and just do it all the way. Rediscover your passion. Reason number 5. Number 5, why I believe you should quit your job is because money does not buy happiness, man. I'm going to be honest with you all. I have $70 in my bank account, -10 in my savings, because for some reason, Wells Fargo loves to take money out of my checking account because I don't invest in my savings, but that's another story. But money doesn't buy happiness, man. I haven't made a dime in like over a month or 2 months, and yet I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life because money doesn't buy happiness, man. I know that that's cliche and a lot of people say that, but I used to think that only rich people said that. Oh yeah, money doesn't buy happiness. Well, of course you'll say that because you got all the money. But then I realized, I'm like, wait, money really doesn't buy happiness, man. Money just makes you more of what you already are. Think about it. If you win $1 million tomorrow and you are a drunk alcoholic, guess what you're going to be tomorrow? More of a drunk alcoholic. If you're a very generous person who gives to people and you like to share with people. Might have to cut that one out. If you like to share and things like that, then you're going to be more of that tomorrow. Only thing money does is inflate what you already are. So money doesn't make you happy. Money should be a result of whatever you do, but it shouldn't be the reason why you're happy or not. Because I think a lot of people truthfully only feel blessed when they get a paycheck. Woo! Say that again. All right, cool. I think a lot of people only feel blessed when they get a paycheck, man. But you blessed every day. You blessed right now. Just for the simple fact that you're alive right now. You breathe in air. You got something going on. You got something going for you. I mean, you're alive. So that means you have a chance to at least get yourself right, get yourself going and make things happen, man. There's always a chance to advance. So, I know people, will say, man, but money this, money that. I'm like, bro, but think about it. Look at the Forbes list. The Forbes list lists all these people who got a bunch of money. But what if the Forbes list was based on happiness? I think that entire Forbes list would be completely modified because a lot of people aren't happy. Listen to how these celebrities talk and all the things they do. A lot of them people are not happy, bro. They sell this image to us because we have to believe that they're happy because they have a bunch of money, but they're not. So I understand that you got to make the money, you got to get the bag. But what's the point of getting the bag if you're going to end up in a body bag? Now, those are the 5 reasons, five reasons why I believe you should quit your job. Now, understand, I'm not saying quit your job physically where you just walk out. Now, if you do that, all power to you. I'm not going to be mad at you. What I'm saying is quit your job mentally. Stop giving these jobs so much of your mental power. Stop giving these jobs so much attention. What I'm saying is, yeah, go to your job, work, do your thing, be the best employee you can be. But understand, you work for you, meaning that you have to take care of you. Your job is not going to take care of you. I'm going to leave you on this note. How would you feel if for the rest of your life, you help build someone else's castle, but never build your own? How does it feel to know that for the rest of your life, you're going to help build someone else's dream while you're stuck in your own nightmare? That is what I like to call hell on earth. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Yourself. Those are the 5 reasons why I believe you should quit your job and join me on this self-employment or unemployment or whatever you want to call it. But once again, if you like anything that you hear, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, because every day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m., I'm bringing you motivation, education, elevation, and something for meditation. That's what it is. Peace and love to everyone. Once again, my name is Yourself, his self, herself, everyone. I wish everyone well, man. I wish you all peace and love. God bless. Namaste. May the force be with you. All that. Peace and love. I'll see y'all tomorrow.